right, we're live. We got Mr.StockLockProfits here. We got me.
Who else is here? Who else is here, Pookie? I don't see anyone else.
Me in this green market. That's who.
Yeah.
Did you? That was just a crazy day in the market, man. It's good stuff. I am terrified of what happens tomorrow and Friday, but
me too. But
we'll see.
Pretty bullish right now, huh?
Absolutely. I turned your volume down.
Let me unmute myself. Okay, I'm here. All right, I found myself in the Discord. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, good stuff the last couple of days. Piton ripping, huh? You see that? $11 from our $8 the entry. Just in a few days, we got that. So it's beautiful stuff.
Yeah, a lot of these. Riot, it's starting to pull back a little bit. Riot is, but that's okay. We locked in some good profits on it, so it's good. Everything that I had at the beginning of the week is double digits easy now, and they're typically slower swings this time of year, right? Because all the big money's out on vacation, and you either get a lot of choppiness or a lot of consolidation. So we got some good ones. We got Virgin Orbit here, VORB, that's breaking out of resistance.
Yes, love that one, man. We were so patient, right, with these swings. And now things are starting to move, guys. And this is we're making some big profits going on, in the market now. We got this one moving, breaking out. We got Piton breaking out. We got, Monday.com. We played that yesterday from $90 up to 107, 108 today. I mean, there was some big moves, and we're enjoying this for sure.
Yeah, I'm loading up like a little piggy, and now we get to cash in on it now. So.
Absolutely, everyone's chasing while we're cashing in.
Absolutely.
But I mean, if we are out of the bear market, which we could be, I mean, let's see how Tesla's earnings are today, and we see if SPY can push above the 400 range. If we do, then on the daily chart, I believe we really haven't been above the 50-day. SMA for some time, and that's kind of bullish if we get above that that moving average.
Oh, we're above it.
And that means a lot of stocks too are going above that 50-day as well. So that could trigger more upside in the stocks. I mean, they're all beaten up, right? So.
And that's okay.
All low. They're all pretty cheap, man, and they can run if they want to run. And this is, if we get out of this bear market, then these things can go.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of volatility on Tesla right now.
Let's see. Let's watch this.
Let's look at this tick
that
chart.
Thing go.
I'll put the Heiken on so we can feel like. Does anyone want to play some like really intense music?
Oh man, let's put it on. Let's put some Jaws music on or something.
I'm just kidding. But we can look at the 1 minute. Right, we know that there's a lot of bullish pressure right here, which is good to see. There's just nothing on the bid wall right now. They're all got flooded, so it's all ask.
Yes, they are. They're just clicking on that ask button.
Mm-hmm. And if anyone's ever been in the military, when I said ask 3 times, you probably just got a little bit of a shiver there from wearing your pro mask. They yell gas 3 times and throw a tear gas at you, pepper spray.
I mean, there's a lot of like it's coincidence that like a few hours before Tesla's earnings, Washington Street over here, just Wall Street Journal came out saying that there's expected decline in sales, expected this and decline in sales and in revenue, blah blah blah, and trying to bring it down.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
bring the fear into it.
Sorry, I just open up my trading view so we can.
Oh, look at that. Where are we going? Which way are we going?
10 seconds. Shows bullish. So if you're actually, let me just move that over to inputs. We'll put that on advanced.
We're on YouTube, right? We're on YouTube.com. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Discord. So if you aren't in the Discord, I have the link down at the bottom of the screen. It's just discord.gg/pennybois, or you can join us at pbalerts.com. We got plenty of platforms here for everyone. So we're just watching. If you just joined, we're watching Tesla after hours into this earnings. A lot of volatility on this bad boy. So let me go ahead and change this over to, we'll do it 1 hour.
There, it's going now.
Yeah.
Got some juice.
Got a lot of juice. We're loading up on vitamins.
A lot of juice.
Staying hydrated.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh. So this is the 10-second chart on top and the 1 hour chart on the bottom. We always just end up looking at charts on these market recaps. Oh, big news. Speaking of which, this is the very last market recap that we're going to have on a Wednesday after hours. So,
wow.
Yeah, we're doing some pretty drastic changes. And part of that is shuffling around our stream. So I'll put the link for this in the, if you can't see it up here, it's one of our blog sites to kind of replace what it's a market forecast and it's some analysis there. We post this every week. It's on our site. I'll go ahead and add it to the portal dashboard. So if you're not in the website yet, just go to pbalerts.com. I'm going to try to add it before the end of the day, but if I don't get to it, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. But you guys will be able to see a link that'll bring all of this right to your dashboard. So you go to the website here, and I'll put a link somewhere on here so you guys can see our weekly watch list. It's a really in-depth write-up. It's good stuff. It shows the economic calendar. It's got the earnings coming out for the week. It's got all kinds of analysis for the indexes and all that good stuff. So definitely worth keeping an eye on. And we want to make sure that everyone has access to that. So that will hopefully be a suitable replacement for us right here. But we'll see.
This is my last stream, guys. It's been a good one. I've had a very good run, guys. I've enjoyed my time here. Adios.
You're still streaming, sir.
Come on.
We're just got a bear signal. So we'll see if this closes or if it's just going to keep pushing.
I mean, it's normally when my computer starts to, the fan starts to go a little bit louder. That means it's a bullish signal.
You can't handle the level 2?
Nope, it starts to really, the fan starts to go. Let's see here. All right, well, did that. Perfect. All right. So yeah, so we're just going to sit here, I suppose, and we're going to
just watch this real quick.
We're going to watch Tesla. Yeah, we're going to watch Tesla here. Look at that slingshot right there.
Yeah, little indecision here on the 10-second chart. Maybe I should, let me actually change this to intermediate again. I think advanced it's only really useful if I'm actively scalping, and we're not doing that right now. We're just watching it. So how was your day? I know you had some complications.
My day was full of trimming positions, my friend.
Yes, great day for locking.
Yeah, it's a good day for locking them, especially today. I mean, yesterday was good, but today's even better. But it's just kind of trimming positions, also looking for continuations with new price targets for everyone in our group. So I've been kind of looking at different, chart analysis, do some TA, and trying to get the maximum out of it.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about.
So yeah, I've been trimming, and then I think we come down a little bit tomorrow and the next day. So I'm thinking we can just rebuy on some dips. There's some that I'm just raising my stops, and just if I get stopped out, I still got great profit. But I think there's still some more juice to come with it, like Piton, and a few other ones like Riot. I think Riot could be a good one.
I love Riot.
I think Google, I'm watching Google. It hasn't quite done anything. It's underperformed. So I'm watching Google over the next couple of days. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. What do you think going forward?
I think
tomorrow.
It's almost decision time is where we're at right now. I think tomorrow and Friday we're definitely we're overdue for some red. I mean, it's been a strong, hard push. And
unless
we're in the wrong
we're in a different kind of market. And we're done selling. I mean, there's still a lot of cheap. I mean, stocks are still super cheap. So
no, that's true. And that's again, I think I'm personally going to wait to really, really aggressively commit to things until probably late August, early September. Because there's still going to be discounts there, right?
We're still in summer. We're still in low volume.
Yeah. So I want to see that resurge in volume, resurge in money, big money. And then we'll just ride the wave back to the top, and it'll be great. Until then, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. I'm going to ride this volatility, let things breathe when it's appropriate, and lock in those profits when it's not. And it's just a process. So I think, if anything, this kind of market, has made a lot of traders much more effective, right? Because you have to manage your risk. You have to let profits breathe. You just have to understand the trends and go with them rather than trying to fight them. Yeah.
It's. I still think there's. Last night I was getting a little bit giddy over there, but there's so much upside potential. Things are just popping out of wedges, long-term descending. Trend line, resistant trend lines. There's so many out there that are breaking to the upside. It's hard to keep track of them, and there's only a few of us that are shot callers, so it's like we miss some, and it's annoying when we miss some. But so much going on.
The FTCH has fallen off a little bit. That's all right. That's after hours. So when you see stuff like this
one was nice, man.
It's a 1 unit that got filled and it dragged the price down to 5 cents. This is the danger of looking at things after hours and pre-market. And that's what makes it so difficult to read the charts when you're trying to scalp and stuff. So just wanted to point that out as well.
And the total for that one for Farfetch, now we're on it. You got me stuck on this one now, but it broke to the upside on the 18th. So on the 18th of July, we saw a break of the resistance point, right? We saw a downtrend resistance get broken, and then the volume came in after that to confirm it. But that one, I told Nick to hold on to that one. He obviously doesn't have too much faith in me. Next time, maybe.
He does that. He's his own person.
He's just leaving profits on the table. But I know that he loves Miss Cathie Woods, and I'm sure he's been buying his small positions in ARK, which has been doing great. So that one's got so much room to move up. So
absolutely. Sorry,
look at the monthly chart on ARK. That is a nice area that it held. Wow.
Oh yeah, look at that right there.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful,
I like it.
Strong support there.
I like it. So Tesla's
every stock has a hump, all those stocks has a hump. Okay, Tesla, go ahead.
No, I was just let me just go ahead and
selling off. Oh, it's selling off. Hardcore.
Yeah. Signals are good.
Oh, that's rough. If it drops below 756, it may be toast.
Yeah. Wow, what are the odds that that's 2 exact dollar amounts for the high and low after hours? 739 on the dot, 778 on the dot. So this is where bulls are going to start to look to FOMO in.
Right here.
This is the area where there's a healthy mix of buyers and sellers. So now fresh buyers are looking to step in. That's not really going to happen until the price gets above this box. So for right now, it's people just kind of testing the water. There's no real big commitment just yet. But if we can get a close up in this area somewhere, then that might trigger a nice little push. And then everyone's going to have their stops right below this level, whatever the validated low is. So if it falls back below that again, it's probably going to be a little bit painful. So we'll just wait and see where it goes. I'm going to watch the 10-second chart over here. Sorry. 10-second, I said. There we go. So we'll see. And you can see like the price has slowed down significantly, right? You guys remember a little bit ago, it was like, bam. This is very, very slow compared. Volume is starting to come back in now. So
it held that EMA, the EMA 21 day, my friend. It held right there. Yep.
That's awesome.
That's why I said if they were going to step in, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
But if it breaks below that area, so say 7, what do I have here? 757.28. That's the EMA 21.
Ooh.
Doesn't look too good at the moment.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We got so if you take a look at the beloved order book here, we got some zone recovery algos. We got a couple Stagger algos. Let's see what else we got. We got big bots and little bots, right? We can see they're moving around too quick. But you can see they're adjusting based on the price to determine which direction they think it's going to go. And it's not them trying to predict, it's them adapting and then being prepared to trade whichever direction that happens to be. And that's exactly what we have to do as traders. We just have to be prepared. We don't have to guess.
So they beat, okay, so they beat analyst estimates of $1.91 EPS.
Ooh,
yeah, so they got $2.27. So they beat, they missed sales.
Ooh.
So they have missed sales here by quite a bit.
Come down here and dropping this banana box.
It looks like 400 or 500 million on the sales side they missed.
Ouch.
Yes.
Well, we'll see. There's still a lot of hype in there, so we'll see. So the lower this goes, the better discount people think they're going to get. So there's going to be more FOMO buying, and that's potential bag holders and potential panic sells. So if it falls below a certain level, those FOMO buyers are going to turn into panic sellers pretty quick. So you might see a harder sell-off at that point. I want to see it come down and hit this box. So I'm looking at the order book as well. 750 looks like it has a wall, and all of the bots have backed off. There's a wall at 750, 760, and just inside that. So let's go ahead and erase this fib here because we don't need that. Let's draw some levels here. Nice and fat. And we'll make a 750 wall or block. Wish you could just punch in like specific dollars and cents for these. But Weevil hates us. So guess we can't do that. All right. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you, Jackal. CCL for a quick scalp at 1020. Target 1050. Let's go ahead and look at that. There's 1020. So scalps, you just get in and out, in and out. So that was the buy right here. This, of course, is relatively high risk, so please be careful. And I wouldn't recommend using a huge position and stopping below 10. So if you're on YouTube, you're probably going to get a delay. So please be careful.
Yes, absolutely. We see here it drops 7-8% after hours. I'm just playing a little scalp and having a tight stop on it. So it's from 1020 is our entry. I'm aiming for 1050, and then start trimming our position there.
So Tesla is almost at that 25% pullback as well. So if we see bearish continuation, should be below 759. So we'll see. So once it hits 759, that is pretty much the safe part of that bounce. It's over. So anything after that, it needs to develop a new setup and show a confirmation. So we're going to see a lot of FOMO. So zone recovery bots are still back on this, and then you've got all your stagger bots on the bid side. So they're expecting a trap. So we'll watch. We'll go ahead and look and see.
So yes, so I'm looking around here, and that's why I'm also put a stop there in place, right? So at $10 is the stop. Just because I just read it now, they may have commenced an offering. Carnival and I think Royal Caribbean and all those are kind of dropping with it, just based on that. But that's why we see a little drop here after hours, due to, I believe, an offering. So we have to be very careful. Let me just double check. It says here offering. A lot of people saying offering, but I don't see a filing or anything.
Interesting.
Here it is. Let me see what it says here.
So you got some big orders on this one, and then it just fell off. Must have been Tagman. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it could be Tagman. They say here that so the offering of it looks like 1 billion shares. The company intends to grant the underwriter 30-day options to purchase up to 150 million of additional shares. They're really trying to figure out their debt situation as a company. That's probably why they're doing that. So yeah, that's why we have a stop in place, guys. How's Tesla doing?
It's so basically it's in this channel, and
Yeah.
there's no new setup yet. The safe part of that bounce is over, so it needs to determine whether or not we're getting continuation, or what I believe is probably going to be a hard sell-off down to this zone right here. I believe it's got to come back and test this.
ABC123 says like it's not a silly question for one, but what do you mean by zone recovery bot?
So I went ahead and added you back to the advanced
You did.
trading. I'm not sure what happened here. I think you were one of our members that got grandfathered in. I just remember you were there, and I tried to take care of you guys. Basically, when you see symmetrical size walls on the bid and ask spread on a stock like this that has potential for a lot of momentum, that is a zone recovery bot. It's a strategy we teach in the PBA. I'm not going to get super far into it. It's taught as a low risk strategy, but there are obviously some big risks with it. So please don't just go out and YouTube it and then just blow all your money trying it. Basically, it just means that the algos are prepared to trade outside of a channel. When there's a break of a channel, they'll trade it a certain way. They'll build a position within it. It's an accumulation, and then they release the channel, and the price runs in that direction, offsets their potential losses from the build. So can't do it with a cash account, and you can't do it on a margin account successfully unless you have at least 25K. So if you're not in that realm, zone recovery is not something you're probably going to be able to use very well. But there are ways around that. So it's good.
Yes.
Good to understand either way. So yeah, we can see that by looking at the walls and stuff. You can see there's 458, 462 here. 758, 762 are the prices. These are symmetrical walls. So this is a zone recovery bot. It's going to walk the price up and down within a channel, and then it's going to, when it gets released, if there's enough volume at one of these levels and the wall gets deteriorated at a specific rate, they will pull the rest of that wall and release the channel to the upside or the downside. Depends on which way it goes. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but that's the general idea behind zone recovery.
So it looks like I see that Tanya was saying on YouTube, or she's also in our Discord too, but it's reading here that Tesla, it says quarter end cash. The fast forward a little bit, it says as of end of Q2, we have converted approximately 75% of our Bitcoin purchases into fiat currency. Conversions in Q2 added 936 million of cash to our balance sheet.
Nice. Okay.
So yes, to answer that question, they did.
Interesting.
Sold some of their Bitcoin.
Yeah. Wonder what
Need that cash.
I was gonna say it's pretty desperate times if they're selling it now. I mean,
yeah, during the bottom, they decide to sell it here. So yeah, they probably need that cash. Yeah, they're probably gonna buy more Dogecoin now.
Yeah.
Shit. Anyways, so we're moving up a little bit on Carnival as well.
Yep, yeah, we're almost there. So at this point, it's not quite a scalp anymore. It's more of a bounce into a short-term recovery here. But the concept still holds true, right? You got a big run down. We can trade the correction to that impulse. And I didn't measure this one. Do you know what the 25% level is on that? Whoa. Pushing buttons here that are...
No, but I know you will. I'm surprised you don't know without putting that now.
I could estimate it, but I didn't want to... Just below your target.
We ought to get over this 1036. That's what we got to get over with some...
Yeah. There's there's a couple little gaps here in the order book. That's fine.
Yeah.
But also, typically when you see this, you get an H shape. So short term, if it doesn't push up with some strength here, you're likely to see some more downside.
Maybe stop out, but that's
right. That's what we're all about. Trade what you're given.
Minimal loss. Yeah.
Absolutely. Elon needs cash to pay for his upcoming legal fees.
Yeah, it's true. I believe it. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's great. That reminds me of the
Bitcoin
memes where
came
it's like,
down. Yeah, Bitcoin dropped from 23,700 down to 23,000 on that news.
nice.
It's amazing what Elon Musk can do, huh?
Yeah, just a name, right?
Just the name.
So I moved my arrow here. I think if we do see a pop, it'll just run up to here, and then we'll probably see that sell-off continue. We'll just see. So I'll just draw this line here. And, once I draw lines, that's what controls price action. So it's going to go up, then it's going to go down. That's not true. That's a joke for legal reasons. Yeah, so just watching the volume here, the order book. They're going to probably push this up and set walls underneath the price and try to control the price range till they walk it up and then trap a bunch of people and then probably a hard sell off if they release it from this channel here to the upside. So we'll see. Earnings, please. We trade our options, our lottos. That's what they are. They're lottos. You're either going to make it or break it on those. Equities, you have a lot more control when it comes to trading the actual earnings. But any catalyst has the potential to just completely destroy any technical analysis. So that's why it's important to understand volume and when to get in and get out. And don't try to, this trend line holding, blah, blah, blah. Like that doesn't.
That's also why you can play like equity, right? You could have got in there at, say, 740, sold at 770 plus. Yeah. Got in and got out. Your option, you can't do that. You're stuck in it until you're basically held.
Just turn your computer off until tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all. You can't do anything. It's no good watching it because it's going to drive you crazy. Yep. But with the equity side, you get in, get out on that big spike right there. Then you're sitting good. You wait.
Yeah. So. Don't trade this stuff, guys. This consolidation, this flatness, this is indecision. It's hard to read. It's ugly. The only indicator that we have, the only indication of what's happening is the volume profile here. It's looking bullish, but I don't see a confirmation yet. So there's no reason anybody really should be buying or selling right here, except these guys. Let other people go first. Let it dictate let them decide what it's going to do. You can see these are very small orders. You see 111461, 10, 1153. Like they're very small. So there's a lot of indecision here. No clear direction. That is not going to be enough to destroy that volume threshold test and release it from this channel. So until that happens, it's best to try not to FOMO in. It's starting to accelerate here, but there's still relatively small orders and there's no good mix, right? So when I start to see that mix, then I'll get happy.
Yep.
753, 46.
So,
there it goes. So now we're starting to get more of a mix, but it's still small orders. Remember, it's a triangle that we like. It's just like the fire triangle. You need heat, spark, and fuel. We don't have all three ingredients here. We have a good mix now. We have acceleration, but we need order sizes, and that's what's going to push this up or down. So far, we haven't seen that yet. So I think it's probably going to dip and rip if it does, unless it just comes down and hits this box.
Banana box.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential for this to be bullish right now. It's like a stack of cards, right? It just needs to get that push. But you can see that these bots are they're dancing around each other right now. Boom, ZR bot. Stagger bots are still on it. So they're going to eventually be consumed by these bigger ones. It's like watching robots fight each other, like on Robot Wars. Little ones just aren't going to survive. But until then, they're trying to figure each other out. Well, they had a good time. They got greedy. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough time, right? I mean, Elon Musk. I mean, he bought Twitter. Why did he bring this upon himself? Like he knew it wasn't going to end well if he canceled the whole deal.
He needs BB.
And he does. He needs some risk management. classes and emotional classes he needs. But that is just rough, man. I mean, you're gonna get a lawsuit thrown at you when you just abruptly cancel the transaction.
Yeah.
There's
due
bots
cause.
there. There's bots, stuff like that. So you should automatically know that, and just maybe if you want to pay less, just offer them less in the first place.
Well, that's the thing, is he acknowledged them. He acknowledged the presence of the bots and was asking for specifics, and still said that he wanted to buy it at that point. And then all of a sudden decided that he wasn't going to buy it until he got those reports.
Yeah.
So he knew that they were there.
Card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like he acknowledged that he was buying a potentially faulty platform and all that good stuff. That was like his main driving point. And then it's very hard for him to back out of that because, you knew exactly what you were getting. This is not a lemon law situation.
Lemon law, yeah. These lemon laws are so hard to make it work anyways. They want to keep on making excuses so that they don't lemon the car.
Right.
Man, I don't even... shit. I've had some bad cars in my days that, obviously brand new cars that have been lemon cars, and they just find ways around that. So
yeah,
it's cool
as
enough.
is.
It's a little banana box right there.
I love it. It's a magnet. Just come on down here and touch it.
just touch it. Come on.
Tanya asked, what do the staggering bots do again? So there's a couple different kinds. The most common is they just walk the price up or down. It's not basically they put a wall here, put a wall here, put a wall here, and then they just move the wall to the other side over and over and over again until the prices move down or up. So similar to a zone recovery bot, but with more layers and less magnitude. So they're not putting everything all on these walls. Ooh, we touched the box. We tapped it. So now I'm watching the 7. You can see they're hanging out right on the other side of this wall and this wall because they know they're going to get filled on either side of this rather than trying to fight a bigger bot for liquidity. So they hang out right underneath it. Like the little parasite fish that swim with sharks.
Like that. They're like the sharks. You get the little sucker fishes on the shark. The algae eaters. That's what they are. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Isn't it Shark Week? Was it this week? Last week? I don't remember. But Disney's got a lot of shark documentaries showing up on their main page.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, some good stuff. I like to watch that. The newer ones, the recent ones are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and grab a small piece here with a very tight stop below this box. So very, very risky. So please be careful. Let me see what my other... I have 2 computers set up here, so I'm getting filled with a hotkey here. Filled at 747.50. So that's a nice, easy number. I'll type it out over here so you guys can keep track as well. Okay, and then I have a very, very tight stop at 743.42.
Okay, perfect. Look at you.
Thank you.
First trading.
I promised myself I wouldn't.
Oof. It's going to go red for the day.
Yeah, it's close, man.
It's looking kind of bearish right this second, unless it holds right here.
I'll just do 755.
But I have faith in you, man. I have faith in you. You never steered me wrong before.
So. Ever?
Never.
Okay. So if you can't see that, the entry was at 747.50. Stop is 743.42. And when I say stop, I don't mean it's just going to touch and I get filled. I want to see it confirm below that. First target 755. Second target is 765. So $8 target and then a $18 target. So let me go ahead and get rid of all this stuff because we don't care anymore because we already have our threshold and everything all built out. So 747.50. Stretch this price out here. 747.50. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And this is going to be the stop loss. And then the second, first target is 755. Okay, make that green. And this is very risky, so please, again, small positions. And just use your best judgment because, again, if you're following along, especially if you're on YouTube, there's going to be a delay between my brain and my eyeballs and yours. So I don't want to see anyone get hurt on this. I'm just going to make the lines a little bit easier to see, and I'm going to lock them in place. There we go. And then And you guys can see how tight that risk reward was right there. So I'm not playing around with the stop loss. I want to keep it nice and tight because this is an earnings play. And there's a lot of hype on this. So it could go against us. It could go for us. I'm going to erase that because we don't need that anymore.
I don't think they had their conference yet because it's Pacific time. So
yeah,
I'm sure it's coming up in the next maybe hour or so.
Yeah, that's okay. I do got to jump off here pretty soon, though.
Yeah.
But figured we'd get at least one live trade for our last market recap.
T Frost can take over.
There we go. You're up. You got this. I don't have any music in my background, and that's bothering me. There we go. So as I'm in this trade, my hand is on my other keyboard for my hotkeys. So I'm ready to sell this. I have a limit order with an offset just so I can get filled no matter what happens. And then we get to the most exciting part of trading. It's just watching. That's all we get to do. Oh, let me make sure. Okay. I had to make sure the recording was still going. Wonder if I might have set this a little tight, but that's okay. I'd rather have it too tight and stop out than let it breathe and pull my position down.
Yeah, and you can see the H formation forming on CCL didn't quite get over there. It got to about 1040, I think, and started falling back down there. So, you can even put a stop at break even if you really want. You don't have to put yourself in a loss. Put it at break even, and that's it.
Yeah, that's these patterns over and over. It's just shapes and colors, guys.
The volume never got there, guys. So
but there was potential for some profit. That's why we
there was some there, of course.
Yeah. So now I'm going to watch for a confirmation below this level here. That could be a drastic move. It could be a full candle opening and closing below here. Probably going to cut it pretty soon if it doesn't reclaim that. So we'll see because it's got a lot of room to drop too. So we'll see.
Yeah, now Bitcoin is dropping off.
I'm out. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That was better safe than sorry on that one.
This has, if they really take this the wrong way, this thing can go right below 700 super quick.
Yep.
Like not now, but the next couple of days.
Yeah. The 3-day rule. Here come the FOMOers. It's over, guys. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah. Stuff like this, we don't want to trap ourselves. So we'll just wait and see. We'll just wait for another setup to develop. Remember, that's one of my key mottos here is that we don't need to be right. We just need to be prepared. I was willing to risk this little amount for that potential return. I'm not willing to risk an unspecified level as it's still dropping for the same thing or a disproportionate reward.
Oh yeah, stopped out of CCL, pretty much broke even on that.
Nice.
And we can always watch this tomorrow. I think that if this offering information comes out, we don't know too much about it, the price and everything like that, and the really detailed information. So we wait tomorrow and we see what it says.
That's right. A lot of people are going to see this as a double bottom.
Yes, they are.
Oof. This is going to be a 3-bar play, possibly. But yeah, so all this it's all speculation. That's why you can't really feel bad or get too committed to this stuff because this after-hour stuff, going into an earnings meeting, nobody knows anything. So it's not like anyone can make any informed decisions here. So you're seeing pure emotion right here. That's all this is.
Yes, that is. And we're probably going to see more movement about 6 p.m. Eastern, probably our time. You're probably going to see a bit more movement there around that time.
Hey, zone recovery bot's back.
Well, now I'm going to just get off the market by then and not even look at it.
No. Yeah, enjoy your nights, guys. It's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this will be ripe for the picking over the next few days, maybe into next week. So, if it goes down, it's not the end of the world. We'll just look for a better entry and trade it when it's more appropriate. But when an earnings play gets around a break even where it's not green or not red after some volatility, that's typically not the best time to start trading it. So I'm going to jump off of here. This is our last market recap stream, again, for those who joined late. We will have this weekly watch list posted we'll have a link available in the portal dashboard. So if you're not in there, you can join us. And if you don't already have an account, you can just go to pbalerts.com and click sign up here. And if you are already a Discord member, whether you're free or premium, you just click this little icon down here and it'll automatically link all your information. I'm just going to log in because I'm already set. But yeah, it'll be right there on the home page. Once I log in, I got to hit the authorize button. Wait for that. And then I'll put it somewhere here on the home page so everyone can see it. You guys will also see your subscriptions and stuff. I don't have any because I'm an admin and a dev. So you don't have to worry about that. But we'll have some more resources for you guys. It's just part of the series of changes that we're making for our members. So onwards and upwards, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We have all kinds of stuff scheduled already.
All right, guys.
Yeah. All right.
It's been a great time. It's been a great live stream with you, Pookie. And until next time, signing off.
All right. Goodbye. Goodbye forever, guys. I'm just kidding.